With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
They begin the drive with Williams.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Ready.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing on him there. He could not handle it. It's 3rd down. You talk about the Seahawks defense. They were excellent in that way with the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Down the right sideline, inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kyler Murray, 74 yards. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially when the first team plays in any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
And here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Now the try here for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here on a 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taking it about the 36. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on a 6-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebrate.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His sixth touchdown of the season.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles puts it on the carpet. It's out.
Wow, that ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Double 38. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Ready.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Black shot. Zoom black. Red. Yellow. Fuse yellow. Needle blue. Claws red.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
The give is to McLaughlin.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Okay, ready?
Now they'll audible to something else.
Yellow.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Smash. Red. Blaster. Six. Right. Right. Set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Complete to number 9. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Broncos first down.
97.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Black ultra. Grill green. Steel black. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
Down.
They'll look to throw again.
And this one complete again to Mims.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. 21-0 our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2.
On the double.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
As they've got it as we resume action.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Let's go now.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10.
Cycle.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz.
Yeah, the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Drill 52.
Williams. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
17. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Williams will try again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play, that's a -4.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Right through. Rail. Cycle.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Blue striker. 6. Madden. Black shot. Red. Yellow.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Here we go.
The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and forever.
Ready.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Fielded at about the 28. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And a crowd is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
They'll run. It's McLaughlin. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Matt Arisen now on to punt this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards. Play action. Now it's Murray. And it'll be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Let's go. Go set.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finding Williams on the check down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. 2nd and 3. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Ready. On the ball. Cut.
They'll throw now on the final play. This will be caught. Judy. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Get all the way back. Follow your man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On play action, it's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Broncos are going to have it here just past the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McLaughlin. Calling a gain of a yard. And it's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A carry from McLaughlin. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught, and he is going to have a Broncos first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches.
Ready?
Here's McLaughlin. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. McLaughlin, and he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 44.
Just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. On 3rd down, it's McLaughlin. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Come on, 38. Red.
Brings up 4th down.
Blaster, 6. White, white. Green jack. Black ultra. Set, go.
He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Broncos Broncos first down, and they pick it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
First down, Denver.
Ready?
Up the middle they go. McLaughlin, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
But if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with the defensive end?
But you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
It's now 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Oh, what a move. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 19 and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Right back to him on first down. And some room to work down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Let's go. 2-2.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I we share that. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down at the 26. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
They're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Oh, able to avoid him. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 12 more yards there and another first down. And they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
He'll try to run this one in. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Now Murray. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Hits Murray. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Bronco defense comes up big. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
Here we go.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Get. Ready?
They run the counter. It's McLaughlin. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it ends up 3rd down. So the victory here for Seattle. Now, I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine.